Dude, first of all, I want to say thanks. Sitting across from me tonight is my boy Ryan Eigler, and then to his right will be Lincoln Love Langford, two of the 1,800 people that make up the band, Coby, Rotan, and the Naturals. Welcome to the room, fellas.
Yeah, glad to be here.
Coby, Rotan, and the Naturals, a new name, but one I think you'll hear quite a bit from in the next couple. How long has Coby, Rotan, and the Naturals been a thing?
It's been about a year.
Has it been that long?
So it started with Lucas Copeland and I met with, he was in, his band before that. Sun Valley Station.
That one.
I got to play 3 shows with them, and then we shifted gears, and Lucas goes, "Hang in there, I'll find you a guy." And the dude came through with this promise, and we found Coby, and then we've been building it in the background for over a year now. We've only done one show, Gruene Hall. It was sold out.
How cool is that? Let's talk about that. So your first show out the gate is at one of the most legendary honky tonks ever.
Cool, right?
Gruene Hall.
He called me about a month out from that show. I wasn't in the group yet or anything. He called me. He's like, "Hey, man, I got a new project going on. We're looking for a guitar player." I was like, "All right, that's cool. Let me add that to the pile." But he was like, "Yeah, we're in a month. We got a show at Gruene Hall." I was like, "Yeah, I'll learn the set list for that."
Yeah.
Send me the material. Just got to work on it. So that was a lot of fun. While also at the same time showing up to the rehearsal spaces and writing new music, while also rehearsing for a show. It's a whole interweb of but. It was very cool. Like, I was excited. We came out from eating at the grist mill, and they had the Willie door open, which is, sold out. So I was like, how can I solidify this thing that I've been wanting to do for a while?
That is pretty incredible, man. It's just, that's what movies are made out of. Your first show as a band is at Gruene Hall. I mean, that's crazy. George Strait, I don't think can say that. So, that's pretty impressive. So, in this last year, you've been building Coby, Rotan, and the Naturals, and Coby is your front man.
That's our front man.
That's his real name? Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. So you built this band, and I think I mentioned this to you, Ryan. I was like, wow, so you just give him the name right off the rip, man.
Yeah. I showed up after they named everything, so I was like, I don't have a lot to say here.
Yeah, but it has a nice ring to it. Coby, Rotan, and the Naturals. Now, where do you guys say that you operate out of? Obviously Texas, right? But
it's hill country. We're calling the genre hill country Americana.
Hill country Americana.
Yeah.
Are you from? Where are you from?
Houston. So half the bands and half of us live here. So the fiddle player Rolo, Ryan Eigler, and our guitar player and I live here, and then the other 3 guys live there. So,
okay, and you're calling it Hill Country what?
Hill Country Americana.
Hill Country Americana.
It's a vibrant, because he comes from a rock background, and we've done country, and I come from, my original gig was with Folk Family Revival. I was a drummer. So we're psychedelic rock and roll.
It's pretty amazing, dude. One of the great bands in Texas country red dirt history, Folk Family Revival. You guys had your moment there, I don't know.
They're doing well. They're playing, from what I can tell.
Oh, they are. I thought the band was no longer.
Brothers, no, they're still going. I went in a different direction. I've been sober since I took a step from music and went away for a little while and got sober off alcohol and everything else. So I've been doing that.
Well, that's awesome, man. I had no idea about all that history, but man, was a fan of them. Early on, was a fan of Folk Family. Man, I didn't realize they were still doing things. That's awesome. That's good to hear too, man. So this new project, my question is were you guys already writing the songs before you had Coby in the band?
Lucas and I started, so after that band parted ways, creative differences, with that, but that their music's still doing well. You can go check, Sun Valley Station out any day long. They're still streaming. It's good music. But him and I started jamming together. Said, hey man, if we're gonna do this, let's lock in. So a couple months of that, where him and me just met up and just jammed and got tied as a rhythm section. And then we met Coby, and he had a couple songs already written. So that the first session we did was just to go meet him and then do 3 songs. Like that was my original agreement. I was like, hey, let's just go nail these songs. We'll get him, pushed out in the best we can with those 3, and then it became natural. So that's where the name came from. I was like, guys, everything that kept happening, I'm like, this is too natural. We met up, we clicked, we got in the studio, it clicked. Then everything's just kind of every progression and stuff we've taken.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that. It's great that you actually answered the question that I didn't even yet ask, but it's like, what was that vibe like? I kind of seems like, in my mind, not a musician, but it almost feels like a blind date almost, like you're going into this situation, you're both going to be there to do this certain thing, but you've never worked or met with one another. That could have gone the opposite way, right?
Yeah.
And that's pretty cool that I like that, the Coby, Rotan, and the Naturals, because it came now. I like that.
We're still trying to decide if it's the S or a Z. It's still there, but everything's on the S. But the Naturals or the Naturals.
I'll stay on the S. I
think the S too.
I'm not doing hip hop here.
Right.
We're
not branching.
Well, the only time I think the Z is appropriate is if somebody else was the Naturals. Is there another? There's not another Coby, Rotan, in the Naturals, so it's like
I'm aware of.
Or if you were just the Naturals and like there was already one with an S, you maybe go to the Z if you really love the name or something. But
which is wild because there isn't.
There's not. We went right to Google right when the name I was driving on the way there.
That'd be a great name too.
The practice where Ryan was coming in, I was
natural.
like, guys.
Yeah.
We got
Damn.
this name.
Somebody will probably take that by the time this comes out. So let's talk about the band, and then I want to play one of the songs. I want to get into some of the music here. But if you're just joining us tonight on the radio, it's Coby, Rotan, and the Naturals. That is my featured artist this week. Sunday night sounds like Texas, and Coby, Rotan, and the Naturals sounds like Texas as well. Half the band from Houston, half the band from the Hill Country, and it really is quite a big band. You got Coby, who couldn't be here today because he's actually working. He's on the lead vocals. He also plays guitar, and then you have Honky Tonk Red Copeland. What a name for Lucas, who's a bass player in the band, and then Lincoln, who's here tonight, is on drums, and then Ryan, who's also here, plays lead guitar, and then you have Rolo as your fiddle player, then Brad on the keys, then you even have a harmonica and a trumpet player, Kevin. That's awesome. If you ever need a fill-in for harmonica, I do have a harmonica. I wouldn't say I'm a harmonica player.
Yeah,
but I do have a Fender.
All right, I need Blues Travelers.
Yeah, let's go.
Crystal Flame, hit it.
We got harmonizing harmonicas on stage. It'd be great.
So over the last year, you guys really have built something. This is a band. This is a full-fledged band. That's what I'm getting at. Listing all these names, all these instruments. I mean, this is a full-on production here, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So this Hill Country Americana. For those who maybe haven't yet heard you, we're about to play some Coby, Rotan, and the Naturals here on the radio. But for those who maybe haven't heard you, I mean, what inspired the sound? Is it just the Hill Country, or I mean,
No, it's just like how you feel in like different areas geographically. Like there's just some type of music that kind of comes out of that Hill Country area, and it has a feel. For some reason, you play a little differently or write differently when you're out there versus if you're in the middle of the city. Just something different comes out of you, and it just seems to be, since we do most of our writing out there in the Hill Country, it just comes across with that vibe of laid back, nice, easy listening. You could do it around a campfire, on a boat, or anything like that, to where you're having fun with everybody while also being able to enjoy a story inside of a song instead of just constant repetitive lyrics.
I will say this too. For me, when I first heard Coby, I was like, "Well, this guy has a different voice. He has it's distinctive to him. And that's something that I look for as a guy who's been on the radio and heard a million bands for 25 years. It's like for me, I'm always looking for that original, unique sound, right? And I think Coby has that. I mean, pass that along to him.
Yeah.
I'll
be sure to Oh man,
completely concur with that statement. Yeah.
So I haven't checked my phone yet either, because we're doing this in real time. Oh, my phone is recording. That's why. But what is the single that we're gonna play here that you sent over?
Sent over.
Texas Heartbreak.
Yeah. Do you want it more?
What was the first one that's on iTunes?
Fighting Chance was our first song we wrote together. It's what brought us together, and it's actually, the song is about. We can play that one. It's a little different angle at it because we're all used to the party, let's drink or whatever. Well, this one's the polar opposite. It's kind of addressing the battle with, because 3 of us are sober off alcohol in the band, and so it's kind of addressing that, like the behind the scenes, like it's a man. That's the story, is a man fighting to get sober, and kind of the thing about it. So it's a good addressing, looking at kind of the thing, in a way. I don't know how to explain it except for that, but it's a really wholesome song and really good to the point.
It's about getting through the struggles of addiction, and that fighting chance. We're all you want that chance, right? And if you've ever been there in addiction, it is a fight, right, for that chance. Yeah, for sure. Let's check it out right now. Sunday Sounds Like Texas, Coby, Rotan, and the Naturals, Fighting Chance.
I told you, Mary, I couldn't love you. Put your head on me and you cried in the night. Taking in water like 1912. I didn't want to say it, but this is farewell. Ain't a fine chance of you getting sober. I wanna love you, you love the wrong things. You're stuck in crossfire and high at the trench, waving the white flag and you're held out for I have my flaws, the bottle now and then, the needle and the spoon, it'll lead to the end. You're not the same now, you've lost all goodwill. You gave up on quitting and you're lost in the thrill. Ain't a fine chance you getting sober. I wanna love you, you love the wrong things. You're stuck in crossfire, high at the trench, waving the white flag and you're held out for dead. Thinking back on it, I still wonder why. Will we make it through the next year, or will I wear the black tie? I've got all good intentions to put out the flame, but your fishbowl's nearly empty, so it's hard to say. Ain't a fine chance you getting sober. I wanna love you, you love the wrong things. You're stuck in crossfire, high at the trench, waving the white flag and you're held out for dead. Waving the white flag and you're held out for dead.
And I'm excited for you guys. It sounds promising. So that's cool, man.